If you're watching this video, most likely you want to see some detailed shots of the Yeezy Boost 350 version 2, specifically in the Beluga colorway. You've come to the right place. I'll give you some important detail shots so that you can legit check a pair of Yeezys before you buy them. Click a link to be taken to that aspect of the shoes section. Otherwise, I'll go through them part by part. The box is an aspect that wouldn't apply to every aftermarket purchase, but it can be a clear indicator of authenticity or not. This box has a pull-out style with a little latch at the top. Feels pretty sturdy for a box. There's text on the top reading 350. Here's what the front of the box looks like. The label is a bit misaligned, so don't worry about that. Pay close attention to the font, as some or most reps get that wrong. The outsole is a translucent gray color, and the trademark ridges wrap all around the shoe. There is a line separating the midsole and the sole where the ridges cut off and then start again. There are also two visible spots where the midsole merges with the sole. Here is an overhead shot to see how the midsole bows out a bit. The sole is also a translucent gray color. Near the heel, Boost is engraved on a raised semicircle. Above that is the triangle shape of Boost that's in every pair of Yeezys. The Boost is pretty flat and has scattered circles with 4 parallel raised lines in each. There are 7 full circles and 2 half circles on this shoe. I can't imagine there will be too much variation from this number in other pairs. Most of the sole has the webbed ridge pattern, and in between a lot of them the Boost is visible. The ridged circles are still visible in the Boost in these little areas. The front is embossed with Adidas and the Tri-Ferg. Perhaps one of the most prominent characteristics of the shoe is the bright orange-red stripe running across the outside of the shoes. The text reads SPLY 350. Take special note of the font, as fakes I've seen get the font wrong. You can see the prime knit as kind of a grid, pixels if you will. Each adjustment of the stripe is by 1 pixel as shown here. At around the 4th ridge, gray flecks are visible in the stripe and they become more prominent towards the center. On the back, when the stripe crosses the center point, it fades out with a higher concentration on the lower part. The upper is defined by large curved lines going from the front to the back of the shoe, mostly on the inside. On the outside, under the stripe, orange can be seen through the light gray prime knit. Orange is visible through the fine knit, but on the more prime knit material, it's mostly only apparent on the dark gray. Stitching down the center of the shoe is tight and is in standard X square configuration, as I'll illustrate on the screen now. Laces are standard rope laces. On the inside side, the lace holes are surrounded by only light gray knit. The inside of these shoes are great because they seem very difficult to replicate accurately. The back heel part has 3 stripes running down, while the insole reads Adidas, has a picture of the Tri-Ferg, and then Yeezy on a pattern that looks like very fine prime knit. Once again, pay close attention to the font. The tongue is interesting, with fleece-like patches surrounding the lace holes. Down the middle is a thin strip of fabric covering the inside of the stitching. Decent padding is present on the sides of the heel. On the walls, there is color that inversely corresponds to the color outside of the shoe. For example, the stripe is pure gray on the inside except for the text. You can see a pattern emerge from the colors. There's also a size tag right here. And that's it, guys. Hope you found this helpful. If you did, please leave a like down below. Thanks for watching.